Hi everyone, back with more Genshin. Gonna try and finish off Lantern Rite today. First, as per usual, let me just do all my dailies. I got Measure the World again, so hopefully today I'll get the correct version. I've gotten every other version so many times at this point. Like between Measure the World and Project Baby. Alright, this way.
Strike a pose! Access denied.
We'll meet again. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm assuming that's all the materials. Ooh, how am I getting over there? And let me switch teams, because everything else is friendship, I'm not wrong. See you again, again, again. Reach on the sky and the stars glow for you. Go see the world, cause it's all so brand new. Go close your eyes, cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before you learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. Yeah, you can't deny tonight. It's been fun, but now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. But before I go and hit the road, oh, I ought to know. Till then, I can't see this again. Oh, 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 can't, oh, can't do this again. Oh, 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 I ought to know. Can I see you again? It wasn't you. It's a trip that a road map leads you around at the mountains you have climbed. It's just a matter of time before you learn how to fly. Can't deny. It's been fun, but now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. But before I go and hit the road, oh, I gotta know. Till then, when can I see this again? Oh, 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 when can we do you again? Oh, 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 can we do this again? Oh, oh, oh. Alright, give me the right version now, please. Traveling, how's your research going? Thanks to you, blah, 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 blah. Damn, it's the wrong version. It's the wrong version. Wave goodbye. When can I see you again? Oh, oh, oh. When can we do this again? Oh, oh, oh. Can we see you again? Oh, oh, oh. Do this again. Oh, oh, oh. But now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. Before I go and hit the road, oh, I win. Where can I see you again?
Born of ice and frost.
Again. Sound if I am. The world's on the ground, gonna die. Still, so just walk my ears straight.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, going in my parents' basement. Two and a boy in a parent basement. One end up a statistic. I'll be gone for the spring. Mama, don't say a thing. My long journey won't put you in danger. You're in my room. So gonna pack things up and sneak out to Hyrule. I'd explore the crypt plateau with my mask on. Two stores and profits like Tesco. Lock me up, leave me, it's not so bad. Hit the pub down the street with no big crowd. Changing on the corner to the it's water for me up. Wait, what's supposed up? Oh. Oh, I forgot to change teams as well. Ah well. And while we hide, butterfly swipes while the sweet spreading. I find virus outside, trust me, I've already seen that. I should go to green blood. So lick me barnacles, hug me, my buddy hit crap. I'm seeing sounds landing round with my city 70 friends. Till the quarantine ends. I'll be home the whole spring, mama, don't say it. Now it's officially healthy. Yeah, up in my room. Gonna pack things up and sneak out to my room. Siren maybe even to your dream. Cry this morning is so fun. Oh, Crystal Fight. It's not so bad. Don't pick me up on a bill instead. Quarantine orders. Order. Yep, it's alright. Yep, I don't mind. Spent decades in this shelter before escaping post-apocalyptic lands. So bring pizza, Mr. Bridges, and some toilet paper. Don't worry, I won't shake your hair. Oh, I got some EXP books. Lock me up in my room. Gonna pack things up and sneak out to Hyrule. Explore the crypto with my mask on. There's what I was looking for. Tesco, lock me up, it's not so bad. Lock me up on the breath. It's changing on the it's water, lock me up. Oh, you more XP books. Oh, oh, oh. Lock me up, it's not so bad. Lock me up, it's not so bad. Changing on the corner. Yep, I'm not gonna go yet. Spoilers, lock me up. It's alright. Lock me up, leave me. I don't mind. was a very high jump. Condensed resin.
Solidify.
All the shit's pretty inspired.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
She stays here. Oh, I see. Yes, yeah. Thank you. God damn it, 4 more penalties. Okay, I'm gonna swap them out for a bit. From now on, my eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, great till tomorrow starts tonight. Starts tonight. Let this promise start. I can enter in my heart from now on.
Gather.
Now on. You'll come back home. Oh, again. You'll come back home. Back home. Oh, yeah. I should do that, then get back to the course now. You'll come back home. You'll come back home. Oh, yeah.
You need to hurry up.
You'll come back home. You'll come back home. Oh, okay. Come home.
I'm just way out of practice.
So I'm not blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. Starts tonight. Promising me start in my heart. From now on. From now on. You'll come back home. You'll come back home again.
Careless. Solidify.
Strike a pose. Don't be scared.
Where are all the enemies? I can't see them anymore. Wait, real?
Stabilize.
Yoo-hoo!
So let's go clean dailies. Wait, let me change themes. It was our wedding, it was our wedding. It came ready, and there wasn't a cloud. Clouds loud. The sky, walks in. A mischievous great thunder. You're telling this story, you're mine. I'm sorry, you gotta go on. Says it looks like rain.
Thank you for
Say that doing so. What's my brain? The umbrella, everything hurricane. Joyously, but we don't talk about Bruno. No, 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 no. We talk about Bruno. Okay, wait, so I need to fry. Alright, what's more? Say. Shh, shh, shh. If so, I don't know. Stop. But my promises they couldn't understand. They want to stay. So, screams and feast on your dream. We don't talk about Bruno. No, 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 no. We don't talk about Bruno. Told me Fish died the next day. Dead. No, whoa. Just like he said. Get my head. Face when your prophecy is read. Talk something mine. That my powers would grow like the faith that I on the vine.
access denied.
So that the man of my dream just started rich. Oh, sure, I missed. It's like this. I want what I found out of you. Of that brutal. Hoping a hope Bruno, Isabella, your boyfriend's here. I'm nothing sad with your friends along. Found so loud.
Stabilize.
Strike a blow.
For your mind. Says it's like so I pray anyway. Okay, good. It's angry now.
Strike a pose. You play. You're up. Born of ice and frost.
Solidify. Order guide.
From the rust time goes.
Show me the praise.
So fun. Yes, I like your wear of rose on track. It's the either side, check it up. It's a creedles in mine. I won't say it one, I'll say it within the line. Always alive. Oh, I missed. Damn it.
Access denied.
And we'll fight for life. I can't break for hindsight. It's when they're all sweet. Oh, that took a decent chunk of itself. Let it all run.
I will have order.
Smack yeah.
Time to shine. Ready, go. All hail.
Don't run away. There we go. Hey, don't hit the exit. Key, what did they get? Oh damn, that could be almost good. Okay, what boss do I need to kill now? Precious young. Oh wait, I thought it was scrap stuff was young. So silver and gold cannot be designed overnight. It's like the saying I often been told. Better the cause do things right. You have to be diligent, you have to be diligent, and measuring every detail. Reading and drawing and racing and drawing again. And I've never been in it for 10 of these. Oh, the castle the structures built. It finishes what very more I spend. Alright, let's go to Chengdu and find more jade. Made with pride, the architect reborn inside, shining pain, a marble heart. That's what makes a work of art. And reflect out of clay. Hope that our towers won't fall. We don't have to see the writing on the wall. The more you work, the higher the stakes and bigger the sorrows you drown. 'Cause one mistake is all that it takes for us to come tumbling down. After carried and the echoing voices that cackle and curse as you toil away. All the sun boxes and lights. There's nothing but shadow,
Born of ice and frost.
nothing to say. You just made me try to get me aside. Every building made with pride. Dark attack lives on inside. Even pain a heavy heart. That's what makes a work of art. Oh, your health's at 70? Okay, need of that. I'll do that later. Look at the scroll. Message of doom, the writing on the wall. Alright. Confirm. A singer. And how many weapons? 59. Oh, I think we'll fight the Sony. Alright, let's all fight then. I still collect some of the jade while I'm doing this.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Anywhere an artist can do. Swing your brush, you have to follow through. And in every building made with pride, the architect lives on inside, eating paint from shattered hearts. That's what makes a worth of art. Try of control, but the right way takes a toll. And still at the end of it all, I can't escape my fate of writing on the wall.
My contraptions are calibrated. We may now depart.
Osmanthus.
Okay. Wait, how many levels do I have? 3 on. Alright then. With the rest of the cheats. Just found these all pretty recently by following the map, so I still have like, I'll say half of them locked in my memory.
Gather. Stabilize.
Where else would he? I actually don't remember where most of them are. Where am I going? Where am I going?
Gather.
Okay. So, following the map, there's some over here.
Stabilize.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue
Don't
tend
time
to
troll.
stay a while. For it is where many things come to settle.
Oh, it's the event. Never mind then. No, hang on. The time drop's way further on the other side of the map. Oh, I went too far. It's that way.
Gather.
You know what? Since I'm here, there's supposed to be a chest over there, so I might as well get it.
Strike a pop! Next up.
Are they dead yet?
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
Okay, let me check this off since I got it. Oh, there's some a little bit further. Okay. Photograph, construct, so it's time, it's flat, fine, flat, was demanded, but you deserve this. I guess I rode walking in a tree, circus under the surface. Was Hercules like, yo, I don't wanna fight Cerberus under the surface. Well, as if I can feel of surface. Or a crack, the strong stack, breaks the camel's back, what breaks the camel's back is pressure. Stop. How do I do this one? You can be your sister's shoulder and shoulder. You and I can carry all if I fall to treasure like. So if I get up there, will it count? Maybe it does. Oh, this is painful. This under the surface. Does it hurt how big the iceberg is? Will that work? Will that work? Yes, it did! Awesome. Damn, this one's painful.
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
It's growing. It's growing. Sorry, no. Treasure. Oh. Hello. Why did you not pop?
Access denied. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Go. Oh. Tip, 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 till it got to go. Oh, oh, oh. Doesn't wonder if you put you under. I can't take no.
Crumble.
No. Right. No mistakes, no pressure.
Solidify.
Oh, bloody hell. Wait, maybe I can use Fully now. Oh, what the hell was that sound? How do I get those? I just need to burst all. Oh, maybe I just need to burst all of them first. Yeah, so I just need to burst them all. Ah, my model crashed. Hang on, let me reboot it. Alright, I'm also doing that. I checked it off.
Was
Where
also
the rest of
fulfilling a
Jade?
contract. Alright, is my model back up? Yep, nice. Right, down this hole. Ooh, spirit card. I'll collect that. This is not a tragedy, it's just an epic thing. Right, check out that spirit card.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Alright, next Jade is over. Here. I never got that waypoint. Fudge. Alright, I'll get it now. Right, there was a whole bunch of seeds I need to find for that. Never go down at the hand of the likes of you. Seems so much better. You're part of insane go-getter. Wasn't gonna follow your rules. Come at me without any of your fancy tools. Let's go, just me and you. Let's go, just one or two. Go ahead and find me, stable. Even my relationship is stable. Bingo. I can't say I was single. You're gonna stop following me. Stay like this forever. Because love you just come like you were and will always be twice the gem. I am the So I was mistaken. I did not remember half of them. More like a fifth.
Stabilize.
Okay, let me see if I can do this one real quick. If you stop me, then begin. I will never let you hurt the planet. I will let you hurt friends. Go ahead, try him, baby. Alright, I'll figure this one another time. Stay calm. Why didn't I collect all of these? I am your fury, I am your patience, I am conversation, I am me. La la I'm stronger than where is this? Cool. Okay, rock pile. It's forever whether you like it or not.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Something on my face.
But where are those who share the memory?
Jen. Not even inside the right hemisphere, an eye for an eye. It's your fun. Us with final pain.
No touching.
Forever, whether you like it or not. The pot who's taking white, trying to fight it. For the right of the love kid. Careless forever, whether you like it or not. Shot. Oh god, I can't jump over the turtles. Nation to move up extermination. Ooh, I need pyro for this. Never mind. Alright, I'll get there. Waypoint. God damn, it's above me. Where are all the spirit corpse? not all this great. Oh, punch of a pentagram. Whap whap boom, a Alakazam. Lamb, you get a family rig. Thanks. It's a plus point now that you've got the share. Shelling tasting free a la carte. I have the chef. Champion Jones, caviar mountain, less than none. My fun. Atelier. I'm guess gonna be in there. No, it's above. Okay then. Oh, that's just sitting there.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
That did not work.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
Alright, this will be the last of the spirit carp stuff. I don't remember what I'm doing anymore. Right, fight the Swanee. Okay. Ah, tombstone. Oh, did I just trigger? I'm trying to track these off. Alright, what do I need? God damn, that's long. This stone tablet seems to say that as long as one throws raw meat into the river, we can summon old friends we haven't met in a while. Wait, you can actually read those inscriptions? Hey, don't underestimate Paimon. You can just decipher it using the stuff you can already read. Like so, Paimon can only read the last two lines, so there's no way she's wrong about what it means. Anyway, let's just toss the raw meat in. Maybe an adapters really will show up. Alright. Oh, look, there's movement in the water. Is the adapters coming out? Can the adapters dive and swim? Shh, look. Oh, giant turtle with a ton of jade on it. Nice. What about slice? No. Boy, maybe I can do something with this. I saw, I think. Welcome home. Status quo. Everyone knows that it's a break.
Where do you want to go
Go.
next? If you'd like to see
Oh.
nearby tourist spots, I have a few references.
Well,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the
Ooh.
memory?
bunch of stuff spawned in. Demon is power. Shoot it away while you hitting radio. The video. On this video is getting bloody rare. Announcement matters since he split.
One man's
It
stone
who gives
is
shit.
another man's gem.
Patience, good to be back on the air. Wow, it's a choice. Pass. No man, that's the future. He's the shit that comes for that. Is Fox as strong as he purports, or is the dude on his support? He be powerless without the other beat. Oh please. Bigger on the oh, let's go for the Sony. It's I get no and now he's busy. That's the T. Time break. It's buffering. Afraid you've lost your signal. Let's begin. I'm gonna make you wish that I stayed gone. You know it, and I'm done. Status quo will know the race is done.
Gather.
Oh, this will
Born of
Fine.
ice and frost. Access denied.
oh no, shield.
Stabilize. Solidify.
I'm a little low on energy.
Oh, damn it.
Strike a pose. Born of ice and frost.
God damn. Are you kidding me? Alright, she's not revived yet. Might have been a little bit of slow reactions. There we go. And now Xian Yu should be maxed out. Getting wild when you down your sled. Oh wow, I need to give me 3 now. Alright, before I finish all the lantern, right? I'ma check out something over here. So I have a marker that I forgot to check off, I think, but I'm just gonna double check to be safe. Just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? Here Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. My mirror, my sword, my shield, missionary in the far off view. Can't explain why me never in all this world. Where is this? It's not on the other map. What? Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, that's important. Why did I not claim that? Oh, I haven't. How much resin do I have? Okay, yeah. I haven't done my active runs today. Oh, I need one to condense a bunch of the purple books for Xiangyun as well. Oh, can't you see it? Hang on. Bum, 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 bum.
The show.
Now I'm gonna wait the 10 seconds for her skill to recharge. Oh wait, I have. There we go.
Access denied.
Stabilize.
No touching.
Oh, I missed. Oh well. I need to leap into them, maybe. Trying not to get hit because I know the shield's and runs away with his sword.
Next on the agenda.
Sparks and strong. Alright, let's go do the last mini game. And then meet up with Wu Tao at Xiaoying Village. Holy shit. These are decent. In this farewell, there's no blood, there's no alibi. Saffron bread. Face myself, cross out what I did. Nope. Alright. Visitors festivities. Paper shadows of forging. I the slave. Papers. When soon. Round and fluffy, soft and bouncy, jump and bump. Oh my, yes! Welcome, welcome, and allow me, Wensun, to be the first to welcome you to Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Miss Wensun. You seem to be reciting something just now. What were you talking to yourself about? Considering some delectable desserts, or perhaps a revolutionary recipe? Not far off the mark, merely a hole-in-one. I was just thinking about the food guapa and yugui are going to make. Eh? Now those are names you know. You know guapa and yugui too? Eh? How could I not? You're looking at one means restaurant's regulars, you know. As long as I'm not on the road, I eat at least 7 meals a week at one restaurant. When paired with my hometown style of cooking, first some lightly seasoned fare, then a spicy flavor bomb, it's just a smash hit. If I end up with too much heatiness, just need to down some of the right meds and flush it right out, and then after a couple of days of recuperating, it's back to gorging myself in Chowtown. That sounds amazing. Paimon also wants to try living like that. Anyway, I can see Guapa and Xiangling pretty much every week, and sometimes even little Yao Yao. When Yao Yao brings Yugui along to see Xiangling, Guapa and Yugui end up playing together. Ah, it's wonderful. No matter how exhausting work is, just watching them shake and sway is enough to sweep all your cares away. But I can't be the only one being cured by Guapa and Yugui. I want everyone to bear witness to their cuteness for themselves. Well said, now this is something important, but just how do you plan to do it? Unless these things on the table are... Bingo, I just made a paper theater featuring Guapa and Yugui as the stars. Everything you see here at this stall is a prop for the paper theater. Paper theater, that name sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Is it about this canvas behind you and watching the show with shadows on it? You guys may have heard of paper plays, a traditional linear art form. By artfully using the pictures and lights, you can make scenes on the screen come to life. I loved paper plays since I was a kid and learned a bit about them from Master Yinggong. After I grew up, I became a painter, studying and traveling all over. When I was in Fontaine, I learned a few new drawing techniques and a thing or two about filming. I acquired a few sparks of inspiration too. So, using paper plays as a basis, I tried creating a novel interactive game and tasked the paper theater you see before you was born. Paper theater and paper plays also have very different styles. Paper theater focuses on simple short stories that will bring a smile to the audience. So that's why this year's first paper theater will be all about an especially amiable story. Guapa and Yugui looking for ingredients to cook up something delicious together. Guapa and Yugui cooking together? That sounds pretty interesting. Fun and food in one place. Heh, looks like you two are totally on board. Your excitement is inspiring. Then there's no time to lose. Please just relax and get ready to enjoy this paper theater performance. Use the left stick to consume movement points to guide Guapa and Yugui. Push the stick continuously to move continuously. The challenge will be deemed a success once all pirates are in ingredients position. Each move of the starting card, point card or boxes within the stage will be recorded. Use the recall function to restore the stage layout to the previously recorded state. It can be used 3 times consecutively. movement-based puzzles. Okay. Welcome, customer. Ready to enjoy another paper theater performance? About the dish to be made at the end. Oh, so you did notice it. Jeyun chilies were indeed not among the ingredients they gathered in this paper theater production. That's because the dish they're making is a treasure duck, a real classic that, and not spicy at all. My family is used to food with lighter seasoning, maybe something a bit saltier if you're feeling adventurous, but I'm not fans of the spice. But I don't think a person should just stick with the food state like as a child. Everyone should gradually expand their culinary horizons, find their own taste, and learn to better appreciate all kinds of deliciousness. There's a big, big world out there filled with so many mouth-watering meals. It's good to switch things up, even if they are for no good reason. Going with something blander first and something spicier can really spike your taste bud sensitivity. So, even as I promote the cuteness of guava and yukui, I'm also recommending this 8 treasure duck. I'll have you know that it goes well with all kinds of dishes. Alright, let's check out the puzzles. Please enjoy. Fragrant mountain delicacies. The aroma of a valuable fungus like matsutake permeates and blends perfectly with the flavors of all manners of ingredients, causing the resultant dish to radiate flavor. Guava is very sensitive to the scent of matsutake. Unfortunately, his small hands are ill-suited to the task of gathering shrooms. Use the left stick to boost your phone points and glide guava and yukui. Push the stick blah 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 blah. Yep, alright. Okay. Guava Yukui leaves the starting point card. The areas you pass through will be marked areas will be deemed inaccessible, so no longer marked off or restore resources. Touch the key to release the corresponding lock. If you cannot reach the key, try pushing boxes or some other method. Okay. Okay. Actually, hang on. I want to see what the other descriptors say. Honestly, these are pretty easy. The cooling properties of aquatic or avian meat can lend a unique flavor to dishes, and that is also the highest priority of this dish. You heard that Yugui has learned the tricks of processing aquatic birds by watching Yao Yao assist others in the kitchen. Wawa has amassed quite a store of knowledge on how to catch fish, from following Shangling to capture fresh crabs. Now, if only there was a fishing rod or net purpose-built for its use, that would be lovely indeed. Ham has a seat at the table. Ham has a unique texture with a salty fragrance contained within, titillating the taster's taste buds. Ham is a seat at the table of cuisines both mild and spicy. They say that both provide are one of this ingredient. Okay. Control buttons switch characters like controlling. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh shit, this is getting complicated. Right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that would work. I don't think this will work. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can push each other's cards now. How much more complicated it's gonna get. Okay, hang on. That should be enough now, right? Man, how many stages are there? But you know, you wait. Alright. Hey, I'm done. Beans and spices have been chopped into many pieces, boiled and seasoned before being mixed together to make the stuffing, thus constituting the 8 treasures. Neither Guopai nor Yukue is particularly good at using kitchen knives, so some extra ingredients should be prepared. Since Guopai and Yukue are making a dish for themselves, some extra ham is in order so that they who are customer and chef both will be satisfied. Sorry, people with aquatic birds are used as a vessel into which rich ingredients are poured before being tied down tightly twined, such as what should just be used. The aquatic bird has caramel smeared on it after being slightly boiled and blanched before being fried in boiling oil to achieve a golden moral-like glow. All the better for it to accommodate all that each treasures filling. Its aroma floods the senses as we speak. If Guo was allowed to eat as much as he likes, he can eat twice the amount the average customer can. One extracts enough flavorful fried bird by adding various condiments to it and steaming it in a cage to bring out the aromas of the myriad ingredients and harmonize them. Meticulous equally prepare another serving of ingredients before the dish is complete to form a key part of the final steps. Now that the 8 treasures bird is ready, it's time to plate up. The juice created from the steaming process is of utmost importance, and so it must be boiled and thickened to produce a gravy that blends freshness and flavor. And pour it all over the dish, and voila, this 8 treasure stock is ready to go. Cool. Alright, and that's all the events. Hey, the crown. Alright, let's go meet up with Wu Tao now. Wait, I got a bunch of books, didn't I? Let me throw some of them to her. Wait, there's a popcorn machine? Inappropriate.
The mountain air is
But that's how you pronounce it, real.
Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
You heard it too. Something about bully fruit. Ooh, and good vibes.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Okay, let's go see what's up. You and Paimon make your way up the mountain in search of the source of the shouting. As far as you can make out, it's elements this and cocoa bean stand. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. A lively voice invigorates your steps, and you'll ascend the mountain in no time.
What are they doing here? Navia, Clarande!
Huh.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
And to you.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And Buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
I see. So it's not what you were shouting that matters, but the act of shouting itself.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
And I prefer to keep things bottled up.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
Man,
No
Navia
need
is
to
so
be shy.
carefree.
Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Ooh.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Qiaoying Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard.
Okay, interesting.
Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" so we hurried up here to check it out.
No, what happened
Do you
to
know,
Farina?
Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Neverland was here too?
Does he not have a job? So many people from Fontaine.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I don't know, man. He
I
likes
think
his
it
water.
just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontainians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley.
Again,
Now I have to buy him something.
we made a bet. Seems like
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier.
Sungno tea. Buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Xiaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done, partner.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Xiaoying Village later.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Alright, time to head back down. Well, since I'm up here, I might as well see if I can get to that spirit cup wherever it is. It's in the tree. Is it above the tree? That's in the tree. Oh, I see them. Hu Tao Farina's only. Wow.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Judging based on the hat, I'd say so.
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Wanna make a bet?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for Hustler Hu Tao.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
Man, their friendship is so nice.
Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and
Jesus. Jesus, Paimon, what the fuck did you pop out from for that one?
Paimon shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
I have keenly felt the passage of time since our last so many charms all in one place.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern, right?
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
Oh, right, she...
Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
He's also an old Archon. They're both ex-Archons, actually.
Tourist, I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
You may not have heard, friends, but
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Holy shit, Travel's right.
Yep.
Did you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Damn, you have money in the bottom of your shoe.
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us?
It was Paimon's idea.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Well, you know me.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret stash then.
Hey, don't be upset, traveler.
I have 6 million more in my bank. Paimon, I'm not upset.
How about this? You buy Paimonable and Paimon will also buy youable. As for the third bowl...
I said third bowl.
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after
No,
all.
Farina. Oh yeah, Farina's motto. Right, she's...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's
It'll be a misunderstanding, isn't it?
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all. Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Yeah, it's not.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
Okay, wait, what?
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
You might even call it a breath of fresh air. Tier. What?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, Terra.
I have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh, who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
Let me think. It was Nivelette, wasn't it?
What? How did you guess that on your first try? Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Tell everyone about your encounter with Navia and Clorand at the top of the mountain. One look at the pitiful expression on Farina's face is enough to convince you to leave out the part about the shouting.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
Oh no, he's Acheron. Or Zoro.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble.
He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hutao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend,
What about him?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Ah, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Considering Nivelet, judging by how Zhongli is acting and taking into consideration Nivelet's true identity, could Zhongli have been avoiding him on purpose?
Hmm?
Oh, I see. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
I have a certain charm about me.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalet into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
That does make sense.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
He's the fair and impartial Edex Fontaine, head of the highest court in the land, otherwise known as the demon who controls all the people working Fontaine.
I've never heard of a demon that boring before. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
Yep.
You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Cloran. Hey, over here!
We're just standing here blocking the path.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine. Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hu Tao's eyes light up when she hears about Cloran's profession. But a quick explanation from Farina and Navia seems to dispel some of more misguided ideas. And this is fun.
It's getting
All the
late.
characters interacting with
If
each
we want
other.
to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your
Dang,
eye.
Hu Tao, your poetry
But
coming in again.
if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so.
Dang,
What
Hu
is
Tao.
its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams. Ooh.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Farina?
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Well, have you all had a good time?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
You're not bringing home any souvenirs?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So, all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sijuin.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
What about you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
So you fell for a few marketing traps then.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not.
He is a dragon.
Is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Suddenly running away from his bills in terror.
Indeed.
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into
Man,
Neuvillette.
now I'm going to freaking
But we
Fontaine.
don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. Going to be around that age after all.
How I love you.
Is that so?
Ugh.
Oh,
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Chaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity.
god damn, he's
I
right.
apologize for making you worry.
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Out of mind, out of sight.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
So like, is that supposed to be a reference to the
Does the
poetry
director-
then?
It just seems, if you ask,
Is that...
Ugh.
Given its surrounded, I apologize.
What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Different worlds should not collide.
Wow, you
Oh,
are
it's supposed to be
getting...
a couplet, alright.
Indeed.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Clorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Clorand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
You take care now, Traveler. Paimon.
Don't worry, your partner is very strong.
Ah, trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
You are indeed quite strong.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Chaoying Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
Alright then. So why is this looking at me? Oh, probably for completing a game. Oh right, that's the entrance. Also, what's up with the random ass sound effects that is happening? So we're just gonna camp out at the entrance to the fortress for goodness knows how long. Gleason fucking wants what? Please here? How do people figure this out? Oh look, I'm using something to go and meet up with Nicolette.
It's Neverlet! We lucked out!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neverlet?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
Yeah, we were talking, yeah. You give Nicolette a quick summary of everything that's happened
I
today.
see. Thank you for informing me.
So, did you deliver the gifts?
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
What?
Oh? Why? What happened?
And Nicolette get roped into a scam.
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Oh my god, that guy got so much sales.
That explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
Wisely is so damn happy.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts, so I decided to have a go. We joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
Oh, he's trying.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Can I actually see it?
Surely
Wait, what's the
there's
show?
no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything
Yeah,
to show.
okay. And here we're just like,
We do
up
have
this
a
little world map.
storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Qiaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring.
Freaking water addict.
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
As they say in the a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, like, you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Li Wei's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was it?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I
What's
have
quotidian?
participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Aww, you need the Loch Ness ladle. That's freaking fancy for your first attempt. Oh wow, what a big ladle!
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
It's amazing. The color also matches your style.
Really? You like it?
He seems
To tell you
so
the truth, given your
happy.
unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Can I really keep this? You made it by hand and everything.
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
And I accept. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, that reminds me. Pass along the advice for Nicolette's vacation.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human
Hey,
world.
you're supposed to engage now.
Now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I could have told you that.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Alright, time to catch up with everyone else in the year. So, go there first. So, okay, there we go. Shanghai Gun.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate. But inappropriate? How?
It's too fancy.
Probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I suppose that's another way to think of it.
Okay, Xiangling and someone else is supposed to be around here. Oh, there we go. Hey, no. Wait, Xian Yun and Kexing. Okay, I'm reading that wrong.
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yu Heng, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest.
Latinos.
Please
Yeah,
accept this
really should
prize.
have done Xian Yun's
You deserve it.
companion story quest.
Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success of this year's Lantern Rite to you.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse. However, there is another matter with which one would ask your assistance.
Of course.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their
Just you
shoulders,
trying to get
after
rid
all.
of this. It's
One
hilarious.
presumes they could always benefit from something to invigorate their spirits.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed Adeptus such as
No,
herself.
she's just trying to get rid of
Understood.
random bullshit
I'll
she
get
bought.
on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed. One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
Morais is like happily chugging away all the tea that he has recently received from everyone. Alright, now for the other half of the harbor. Please here. Why? How? It's not even in the city, it's like in the middle of the goddamn countryside.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight.
About the mechanical vertical lifting device.
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison. He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion.
I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right?
About the interview and working together with Garmin's father.
Oh, my conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information while also telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Xianyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me.
About Lantern Rite.
This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground." I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it.
Until next time, Charlotte.
Yep, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Given your present countenance, one presumes you are missing some old friends again.
One cannot help but be reminded of them.
Pray speak. Unburden yourself of these sentiments.
One simply wishes Menogius were alive to witness such peace alongside us. He was so skilled in matters of craftsmanship. Kite making would scarcely prove to be a test of his capabilities. Were he yet amongst the living, he could have opened a kite stall. One is certain it would have been an establishment rich not only in profit, but also esteem. And if, as in the past, he were unable to involve himself in matters of the mortal realm, we could sell the kites in his stead. When we finished, we could bring him back wine and partake in drink and good company.
Mooncarver, those are now but fond moments in our memories.
Indeed. The dead are gone, so, as the representatives of the living, let us take in the sights for a bit longer, if just for his sake.
Aw, that's sentimental of them. Holy crap, these two are still together. Aw, that's so sweet. Do you ever think that there might be some kites that can no longer be retrieved after being sent up to the sky? I guess so. Even if you could control the line, the wind might decline your commands all the same. Speaking of that, should we go buy one? I mean, I haven't flown one before, so I'm not sure if it'll work out. Or, let's say we make one together. I've seen kids discussing the patterns they want to draw on theirs, so it might not be that difficult. Two of us? Sure, let's give it a go. Aw, it's so sweet that these two are still together after all this time. Okay, they can't hear them, it's they're above me. Still don't want the pose of all these weird empty rooms are. Oh, yo, and TT!
Our kite is so high up.
Thank you for inviting me, Yao Yao. I am having a lot of fun.
I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time too. The fun doesn't have to end today.
Really?
How about we do it during the day next time? That way we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch.
Okay. Can I take this kite to bed with me?
But of course.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, there they are. It's coming with no subtitle, but it's
So
it.
you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh? Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake. We would only buy 2 at a time, but before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Oh.
Let's go back sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way. My treat, just like before.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Alright. Oh, it's not please shall. Oh, I can't read this map at all.
Traveler.
It's just as I thought. It stops short of stepping into the city again.
Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look. Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough.
Alright.
I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it.
Did you make it yourself?
Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard.
It looks pretty, Shell. You did a very good job. No, it's amazing.
You are very kind, as usual. Alright.
I still have a bunch of these in my inventory as well. As the shell lantern slowly disappears into the tranquil night sky, shells
Traveler.
softens.
Thank you.
You are very welcome, Shell. Well, and with that, that's everything that Lantern Rite has to offer. It was an incredible event. I love it when Genshin does big events like these. Even better that we had some media characters interacting with Fontanian characters. So good. So good. Alright, let me just see what these exclamation marks are. I was like, hang on, why does he have a quest for Wang Shan? You can roll parlor. It's like, hang on, no, that's Wang Shu in. Hang on, no. Why? Right, what is it? It's like, oh yeah, this is like the Elong Wolf thing. Alright. I'll probably check out this event at a much later date. Oh, it's actually all fully unlocked. Okay, I might do this. I have 6 days left. Okay, I might do it tomorrow then, just to get it out of the way. Then I still have to do.
Order guide you.
As you can see, I still have to do Navia's story quest, Xianyu's story quest, and apparently the last 4.3 world quests. And then exploring all of Chenville. Is this one? Okay. So that is a Chenyu world quest. Right, with that, I'm gonna end my stream here for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. This was a really fun event, and I'm so happy I managed to finish it pretty early-ish. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.